Hi, welcome back to Hacienda Homestead. I'm Jenna, and this past weekend we had a busy weekend. And so this video is going to start with them moving a porch from our property in a neighboring town to the property out here at our homestead. And then at the end, there's going to be a recipe that I make for creamy sour cream enchiladas. So feel free to go ahead and watch the quick video, or you can just speed ahead to get to the recipe. As always, let me know if you try this recipe, and we'll see you next time. tonight I'm going to make a family favorite. I'm going to make sour cream chicken enchiladas. So the first thing I have to do is debone a couple of rotisserie chickens. I had to go into town a little earlier today, and so I just stopped by the grocery store and grabbed 2 plain rotisserie chickens, so that would help speed supper along tonight. It has been a really busy day. Claire and I were on stall duty today in the barn. It was just her and I cleaning out stalls. So all the guys were in Gorman. We have some property in a town where Adam and I grew up at. It's about 15 minutes south of here. And we still have that property. It's where we grew up and our parents lived until they passed away. So we run sheep out there, and there's still some things that Adam had to get from out there. Some big things, and so Lamont and Drew and Adam were out there doing that. So that just left Claire and I doing stalls, but it went fairly quickly. So that was fine. We've been working on a new chicken coop because we're about to have some baby chicks hatch. That video will be coming up soon. We put over 200, I can't remember exactly how many it was, but I know it was over 200. I want to say it was 216, but I can't remember now for sure, of eggs in our incubator. And I think it's tomorrow they will be ready to come out. We'll see how many has started hatching, so that'll be fun. We're definitely growing our flock of chickens. So we have this one chicken in particular. It's called a white leghorn or white leggers, and they can get out of anything. So we're hatching some of those. So we want to build a separate coop where that we can put a piece of wire on top specifically for them to keep them in. So we got things moved, taken care of yesterday, so they can start on that. I decided this morning that I was going to make this, and didn't realize how busy my day was going to become, but that's okay. It's always good to work hard and then sit down to a good meal, so it'll be worth it. I always try not to put bones, not to let any slip by me, but it inevitably, one always does. Today, it's actually, the wind is not blowing crazy, so you're able to go outside and not feel like you're going insane because of the wind. So that makes getting things done easier too. Okay, so I've got my chicken deboned. Now I'm going to chop up a small onion. And I just added it to my chicken. Put the rest of the onion in the bowl that goes to the chickens. So I just have some shredded chicken with onions in it. I'm also going to be using these large tortillas that I got from Azure Standard. I haven't placed another order. I want to get the smaller ones. These are the 12-inch. I want to try the 10-inch. These are just a tad bit too big for me, but they're really good. And this is my last package of them. So now I can actually order some and not be overrun by tortillas. So I've just got them sitting out. They were in the freezer and I just got them sitting out so that they can thaw. Just gonna kind of mix the onions in with our chicken. So now it's time to make the sour cream sauce. So to my skillet, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of butter. There's 3. I'm gonna let that melt down. To my melted butter, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of flour. You just want to make sure there's no lumps in it. And you just want it to get just a little brown. And I'm going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. There's 2. Here's 4. I'm gonna whisk that together. And we're just going to continue whisking this until it comes to a simmer and starts to thicken. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, it's starting to simmer, so it's starting to thicken up. Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little, and I'm going to add 2 cups of sour cream. And then I'm going to add about 8 ounces of green chilies. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. That was probably more, but that's okay. We all like green chilies. Okay, our sour cream sauce is done. So now we're going to take it from the heat and we're going to start making our enchiladas. I have a casserole dish here and I'm just going to scoop out some of the enchilada sauce and put it down on the bottom. I have my flour tortillas and I'm going to start filling them with the chicken and onions. And these are big tortillas, so they're gonna make big enchiladas, but that's okay. We usually cut them in half in the pan once they're done. And you're gonna add some Monterey Jack cheese. And we're gonna roll them up. We're going to put them in our pan. So we have 5 large enchiladas, and I'm just going to slowly start adding my sour cream sauce over the top. I'm going to top with more Monterey Jack cheese. Now I'm going to put them in an oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes until they are brown and bubbly. Our enchiladas are ready to come out of the oven. That's what they look like. They smell so good. So I'm gonna go set them on the table. So I have my plate here. I just whipped up a box Spanish rice and made some corn. And then here's our enchilada. I just halved it because you can see it's really big. Chicken, cheese. Everything's really hot too. It's so good. So everybody's waiting for me to get to the table.